Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024, the return of Manor Racing. We are back for season number 2 in the year 2025. We have got some new additions to this season. We have got Yuki Tsunoda as a new driver. He's currently 83 rated. And also, we've made the calendar the exact same as 2025. Meaning basically everything that happened in 2025 with the sprint races. We're starting in Australia for the first time. Then we go to China, then Japan, and we end the race still in Abu Dhabi. But then also, you see a couple of the timetables are different from this year. We've got Monza here, then Baku, Singapore. Then you've got like after Great Britain. So you've got a lot of different things going on here. I think the most changes are at the beginning of the season, where things have kind of moved around a bit. We have got a season objective of getting 5th or above, going from, I think last year we objective was 6th and we came 5th, so that's good. Logan Sargent is still in the team, but we have made him an affiliate, so that's interesting. I'm surprised he even accepted that. We've also got a couple drivers in the wing. We've got Antonelli, who probably should be ready for F1 next season. So after he finishes this F2 season, he should be ready for that. We've got a couple drivers in the F2 all at the moment. In terms of car performance, it says our car is 1st and 2nd overall. I don't know how well that's going to relate to race pace, but it seems we've developed well. But even looking at it, we're first in the couple with DRS effectiveness 9th, tire preservation 5th. So not too sure how it's going to go in terms of race pace, but it seems we're in the right direction. I don't know any other driver changes that's happened yet. We'll probably have a look at that in a sec. But anyway, before we get on with the race, we're obviously going to do the sponsor negotiations of which I'm going to take you lot through. So we are going to put, I don't know what we chose last time, but we'll just see which one gives us the most money. It seems Trickstar is probably going to give us the most money. But Race Day, FRXL will probably give us the most. But there is based on mostly performance. So I'll probably go for moderate. So even if our performances dip, we're not probably going to be too hammered. So in terms of funding, Hot Experience, Roger Coin, probably pick them. Let's pick something that is not too, I think we go for Funum Star. We get about 12 mil raised at the moment. The engagement about 50. Let's see if we can increase that race day money without getting too much. Staff performance rating drops. We can get with Serpent without affecting anything too much. I think now it's just terms of the remaining funding. We could do this while the staff performance will drop. We don't want that. That's go to 51. This goes to 50. 50. I think we go with the cryptocurrency guns. So this is what we're potentially looking at for the end of the season, for the whole season. Offering 50 mil, engagement 51, race day 22 million. That's all right. Not too mad about that. Driver suits. Oh, okay. We're definitely gonna change the livery a little bit. I'll quickly go through that quickly. I'll probably just do that off command and show you a lot later, just so that this video isn't too long. I'm just gonna do that quickly and I'll see you in a sec. So this is what we have gone for. As you can kind of got like a dragon in the middle. We kind of got a lot of carbon fiber. We've got that little blue like flames kind of blocking at the front. We've gone for an all blue race suit this year. We've kept the design pattern the same, just the color. We've got more blue to represent the blue side of logo, really. So that's mostly what we've done. The real changes we've done anyway for the livery and race suit sides. We are gonna be doing some training. I will show you the driver lineups if I get a message about the new driver lineups. But until then, I'll quickly do the training, probably do some car part development, and we'll see the car reveal. And okay, we've got the car reveal coming and stuff like that. So when all those things happen, I'll be back and I'll show you everything that's happening then. So the roster update has officially been released, and straight away we've got something to talk about. Lando Norris leaves McLaren for like a year deal at Red Bull, and as you can see, Max isn't there. Carlos Sainz is at Red Bull. So, so obviously, as Sainz has left Ferrari, he's gone to Red Bull, and Lando's left McLaren. So maybe Lando and Max swapped. Honestly, don't know. But Charles is there. This Ferrari lineup. We knew this was gonna happen anyway. But Lando and Sainz at Red Bull. Lando on a 24 million-year contract at Red Bull, which is gonna be interesting. Would he win his first drivers' championship? Maybe. We will have to wait and see. Then moving to McLaren. Oh, okay. Oscar is still at McLaren, but Albon has gone to Mercedes. So Williams has had a big shuffle in driver lineups. Then this is going to be interesting. As we scroll down ever so slightly, Fernando Alonso has replaced George Russell at Mercedes. Okay. I don't know if there's. I don't think there's any rookies in the grid this year. I might be wrong, but there's a lot of swapping around. George has gone to McLaren to replace Lando, obviously. So did Max obviously hasn't retired. He must have gone somewhere. But Alonso has gone to Mercedes, leaving Aston Martin. Interesting. We go to Aston Martin now. And Sergio Perez has gone to Aston Martin. So Perez was kicked out of Aston Martin and Sainz replaced him. But no, Perez was kicked out of Red Bull and Sainz replaced him. And he's gone to Aston Martin to replace Alonso, I guess. Obviously, our lineup is the only new player driver there is Yuki Tsunoda. But then we scroll again and we see Valtteri Bottas has gone to Aston Martin. Okay. So it looks like Lance Stroll has left Formula One or he's gone to another team, which I don't know, maybe Williams? Because I don't know what Williams lineup would be now. Because we did have 2 new rookies last season, so would they still be there? I don't think so. Well, I think there are some drivers that missed out last season, and I think they've come back this season, so this is going to be interesting to see. So we scroll down again. Gasly's gone back to RB, leaving Alpine. Ocon has gone to Haas, which it is happening in real life, so it's not a big shock there in the system. And then we've seen we've got a rookie here, Stoffel Van Dorn. I don't know if he is a rookie, he might not be. But Kevin Magnussen stays at Haas, Hulkenberg leaving Haas, interesting there. So Stoffel Van Dorn, he's definitely not a rookie. Well, he's quite an old driver, I'll give you that. Oh, okay. Theo Porcher has gone to Schumacher is back on the grid, going to kick Sauber. What has happened there? He might actually get that kick Sauber seat in real life as well for 2025. Who knows? So we scroll again. Nico Hulkenberg has gone to Williams and Lance Stroll has gone to kick Sauber. And the last but not least, Alpine have got Frederick Vesti and Daniel Ricciardo. This is interesting. So if we look at the drivers, we need to see this. Oh my lord. Max Verstappen is out of a seat. What? Holy crap. The reigning world champion is out of a seat for 2025. What the hell happened there? Holy crap. We need to look at this. Lawson is obviously under us. Hulkenberg and Magnussen kept seats for this year. Oh my lord. I don't even know what to say at this point. This is ridiculous. Daniel Ricciardo has obviously got a seat this year. Wow. There's a lot that has gone on. Oh, I wanted to look at, where is he? That new driver that's come on the grid. I think it was like 74 rated or something. Where is he? No, it's not. It's where is he? Stoffel Van Dorn. He's 32, so he's not a young driver. And he's come onto the grid. That's interesting. Mick Schumacher as well has come onto the grid. Very interesting. Very interesting here. We're definitely gonna have to look at. Can I even go back to look at last year's stuff? Because we definitely need to see what the hell has happened there. Because there's been a lot of changes in this season. Obviously can't check what's happened last year, I don't think. There's probably a way to do it, but I honestly do not know. Maybe on screen I'll probably bring like the driver lineup from an old probably just screenshot it or something. But yeah, this is mental. I'm guessing the reigning world champion Max Verstappen is off the grid, which is weird. F124 could never do this. That is just mental. How does the world champion not have a seat for another year? Wow. That now I see why. Well, I honestly don't even know what to say at this point. But anyway, we are going to Melbourne in 62 days. We are going to be doing that. So I'll see you lot then. If I can figure out how to find last season's shit on this stuff, I will show it to you then. But I'll be back in a sec. So coming back quickly, I've just seen who the other two drivers that were on the grid last year, that weren't on the grid last year, in Amari Cordial, who was in Kick Sauber, and Yanmel Correa, who was at Williams. Yeah, they've not really had good, I guess. Yeah, they're being kicked out of the F1 grid. 68 rated overall. They were very bad in season one. They were there to replace Logan Sargent and Zhou Guan Yu, who I took for season number one. So having just looked at that, that means one of these three drivers came in to replace Max Verstappen. One's replaced Yuki Tsunoda, and the other one's replaced Logan Sargent. Essentially, from what happened last season. Obviously, two of them actually replaced Cordial and Correa from Kick, and Williams were replaced by Mick and Teo in, I don't know which one exactly, one of them basically replaced by these two. Then Van Dorn, he is in the RB, so that means he's replaced Max Verstappen, which is weird, I guess. Or he's replaced Yuki, or is technically Verstappen because Yuki's still on the grid. So a very interesting grid for this season. Mental how Max Verstappen's not even on the grid. Ridiculous. So I did confirm Max did win. Max did win the drivers' championship last year. So for him not having a seat is mental, you know. But anyway, we're going to sim for a sec. Okay, I've literally they just given me, and it says Max won the drivers' championship and the constructors, but for him not to even have a seat is ridiculous. But anyway, we've got 8 days till Melbourne. I'm still trying to digest how Max Verstappen doesn't have a flipping seat. I'm still lost to how he doesn't have a flipping seat. Like, it's still beyond me how he'd have a seat. I'd want to give him a contract here, but we're not gonna have the money to pay his salary. There's no way in hell. I'm gonna scout him and see how much he wants, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna see he's got his 4th championship. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to afford him. But we'll see. Pre-season testing's coming up here, so hopefully we can see some updates. Okay, we're gonna get those results. ATR's back open. So top speed were 3rd, acceleration 15th, DRS effectiveness 11th, low speed. In cornering, we're very quick in cornering. But in terms of like straight line speed, we're not that far, which is alright. ATR's back open. We're gonna develop some other parts, and we'll see you lot for qualifying in a short sec. Okay, we've started Verstappen there. I want to see how much he wants. There's no way 100k. 15 mil is not enough. Hold on, let me remove this. Let's do this. Let's give him like 100k, because I did say I didn't think we were gonna assign him 25. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're affording that. We're just gonna leave it anyway. Race weekends are coming up. We've got some new upgrades. We're gonna be going straight to qualifying. I'll see you lot there in a sec. So having a look at free practice, we didn't do it. It is gonna be a wet qualifying, probably inters. I'm not sure full wets. So free practice 1, 6th and 7th. Lando on top. McLarens are quick as well. Checo's quick. Leclerc, Jack Doohan is in what? Oh wait, it's free practice 1. So I'm probably reading too much into Jack Doohan there. Yeah, I was reading too much into. So free practice 2 were kind of quick on soft tires. Then we went back. So I think on dries, we probably got a bit of pace. I'm not sure with the Ferraris though. Inter's looking like we're struggling on the setup for Inters. I'm not too sure. But anyway, on to quali we go. It is intermediate running. Let's see how well Yuki Tsunoda's first qualifying for us goes, and if Zhou can keep up with him this year. Because we did keep Zhou for a 2nd year, and we let go of Logan Sargent, but we kept him within the family. So who knows? Oh, looking at that weather, okay, it's going down, so we're not going to use full wets. I thought we might have, because it's almost up full wet territory, but probably not in it. Yeah, still 395. I'm surprised one has come out. Yeah, okay, they're coming out now. A 1.5 from Zhou Guan Yu here. A 129.4 from Yuki, so a 10th behind Yuki Tsunoda in the first run of qualifying for Zhou Guan Yu. I think maybe we do 2 flying laps, just because it's on intermediates. We might as well, you know what I mean? Oh, the Haas quite quick, But judging on free packages, we did struggle on Inter, so I'm not surprised. And also the track has gotten a little. Oh my gosh, what blast! Holy crap! Did we go out too early? Okay, Joe's improved. So they did improve on their second stints. So I'm probably sure we went out too early. Cause I was like, why would we be lost? But so far looking good. Yuki's gone again. He's gone third. What does okay? Joe finished 10th. The moment okay, both drivers through to Q2. So good to the season so far. Managed to get both drivers through to Q2. Yuki's fastest time was 1:26.2. Joe is about 8 tenths off that, maybe traffic. I'm not too sure. Lewis topping the charts here. Lewis might be on his way to win his 8th championship this season. Who knows? We're gonna send them both on two flyers here. We'll send them out early as well. Hopefully they can improve. DRS enabled. Interesting. Let's see. Track does, so there's gonna be more grip towards here. So hopefully their second stint gives them that more grip they're looking for. Sainz is out in the Red Bull. The grid has really changed this year, as well with the calendar. 22.7, a 22.8. He is improving, Zhou Guanyu. A 22 flat, 22.8 from Sonoda, a 22 flat as well. So we definitely did improve as the track got faster in between there. So I think we first did a 22.8 or something. So about 8 tenths as well. That's ridiculous. So we definitely do have pace in the car here. But I think the Ferraris are probably the quickest car here at the moment. 2 laps as well. Another 2 laps. Send them out here. Can we make it into Q3 for the first time this season? 22 flat is still the fastest we've done. He's on an hour lap. Can we improve here? No, we did improve, but we made it into Q3. And that's what matters. Carlos Sainz topping here. Lewis Hamilton P9 here. Oh, on to Q3 to shape the top 10 at the moment. The 2 McLarens are here. 1 Aston Martin of Valtteri Bottas. Bottas made a very good decision leaving Sauber, and he's showing that form he had at Mercedes all those years ago. You've got Leclerc, Lewis as well. The Mercedes are nowhere in the top 10. That's interesting. Kevin Magnussen again in the top 10. Wonderful from him. Your 2 Rebels, Lando is in P8 so far, but he is in the top 10. Any surprise exits so far? Can't really look at that. We're doing the same thing again. 2 runs for both drivers. Probably by the time they do their second run, the track will grip up. So if we have a look at it here, oh, maybe not. Maybe their first stint might be the faster time. Who knows? We've sent both drivers out early, and I think other cars will follow suit. Yep, I was right. First flyer, let's see what the time will be. A 22.5, 22.8. Lewis looking mighty there. Zhou's time very good at the moment. Yuki's about 3 tenths off. And there's a red flag.
Red flag.
There's a red flag. I don't know what happened. I think Yuki Tsunoda. Oh my gosh. Well, there goes our qualifying. And a lot of damage as well. We keep showing these tires. Yuki is out of qualifying. He's definitely going to start from P10. So, well, at least he's got a good starting position. Oh, but we might take penalties depending on how bad the damage is. I'm not sure. A 22.5, he couldn't improve there, I guess. Pole is going to be 22.2. He is on a flyer here. He does improve in the middle sector, but doesn't improve overall. And that is P4 for Zhou Guanyu. Kevin Magnussen doesn't get ahead of Yuki Tsunoda's time. Interesting. Lewis Hamilton's on pole. Don't think I've said that in ages. Leclerc's in P2. Ferrari lockout, from a lockout. Charles was 2 tenths behind Lewis as well. Carlos, the former Ferrari driver that left Ferrari because of Lewis Hamilton, is in 3rd place. Zhou Guanyu in 4th. Oscar in 5th. Bottas 6th. Russell 7th. Lando 8th. Magnussen 10th. Yuki in 9th position. Prior to any penalties, I don't know yet. We'll find out in a sec. Oh my lord. Yuki has damaged everything. We need a new chassis with front wing, rear wing, suspension, gearbox. The engine and everything else is shattered. Wow. I don't think we're going to take a penalty on the car parts because they're the same. But for the first race of the season to be changing all our car parts already. The ERS, the engine. We might have to just leave the ERS because I don't trust that. Wow. Yuki Tsunoda already costing us a lot of parts here. Let's have a look at strategy-wise. What's the fastest strategy here? Maybe a one-stop? Or a one-stop is slower than this. Softs, medium, hards, and I think we might be able to push on these two compounds. Yes, we can. So soft, medium, hards. Yuki is probably going to be the same strategy. We're just having a look at what is... We probably keep them on the same strategy. Oh no, Yuki's starting from P. No, Yuki's got a good position, I think. I don't know if we're going to get any penalties. I hope not. P4, P9. Let's go on to the race. First race of the season at Albert Park. Hopefully we can have a good weekend here. We can see our two drivers here. Right. We're going to stay on board with Zhou Guanyu for this race. Or for the start of this race anyway. Telling both drivers to push. Literally forgot. Haven't played this game in ages to tell them to go attack mode early on. And we are ready for the Australian Grand Prix. Away we go. Good launch from Yuki there. He's gone up position. He's going past Alonso there. Good launch from Yuki. Zhou has got the Ferrari of Leclerc ahead of him. He is keeping up with them. Yuki has lost the place to Lando Norris, who's making his way back. Yuki and Norris are fighting for P8 at the moment. Magnussen has fallen out of the points. It's been a good launch from us. Hamilton and Sainz are fighting there, but Hamilton stays in the lead, going back into the start-stop straight. Lewis is in red this time around. DRS is enabled. We don't get it on that part though. And with that, we are going to tell the drivers to chill out a little bit on their tyres. Yuki's up to P7, Bottas in P8, Lando P9, the two McLarens 5th and 6th. Zhou is looking for a move on Charles Leclerc, but he can't find it. Oh, he might be able to make it. He is on softer compounds than Leclerc though. And he has gotten through to P3. Sainz is under threat from Zhou here. Lewis is on softs as well. So this could be interesting here. Who's gone faster? Tsunoda has gone faster here. Zhou Guanyu has gone past Lewis Hamilton for second place here. A blinding start from the two drivers here. Zhou is looking for a move on Sainz and he has made it through. But he is low on battery here. We've got to be careful. At the moment, Zhou Guanyu is leading this race. Where in the hell? And he has pulled away from Carlos Sainz as well. We are just going to tell him to be careful here. Even Yuki. I don't want to risk anything. Keep it clean. Tell both of them to top up. I can tell we've not got battery, brother. You don't need to tell me. Lewis is back in second place at the moment. Norris is still in P8. There is no Max Verstappen this year. Funny enough. Bottas running in the points for what seems like an eternity at this point. He hasn't been in the points. Zhou Guanyu is having a very good race, sir. We just have to make sure we don't burn our tires too much. And Lewis has gotten past us here on the same compounds as well. So I'm not surprised. Now the question is, can we keep up with the Ferrari on the same compound as us? I don't think so though. Because Lewis has pulled ahead, but we will have DRS here. We'll get a double dose of it as well. We might be able to make the move on him, but we stay behind him here. A very, very good start for us. Very good start. Starting on the softs is probably the better move for us as we get past Lewis Hamilton going into turn 1 here. Yuki still in P7 with the fastest lap as well. I wonder what time that was. Let me see. With a 1:21.8. Joe's fastest time so far is a 22.6. But Yuki had DRS probably when he set that lap, didn't he? So far so good here at Albert Park. It shows how he's having a beautiful first stint on these softs, which is the purpose of starting on softs, to make positions before the pit stops. But we can we're kind of similar on pace. There's yellow flags. Albon locked up on turn 2. Albon currently in the Mercedes with Fernando Alonso. Albon running in P19. The Mercedes have kind of embraced here, while their customers, their customers are kind of better raced than them. Aston Martin, McLaren and us. The Williams, actually even the Williams are having a better race than Mercedes so far. As Joe goes wide trying to stay with Lewis here. We do just hope we're not burning our tires too much. Lewis defending here. Oh. And Joe had to back off and Carlos Sainz has gone through. Joe's down to 3rd. Still on the podium though. Lando Norris has gone up to P4. What a drive from him, by the way. He is on softs, so we're not surprised. Carlos Sainz is starting to push on those mediums. Oh, and Lando Norris is going through. And Zhou has been pushed off track there. And he's down to 6. What the hell? FIA. Hello? What the hell? That's just ridiculous there. And now Zhou is without DRS and he's on his own and he's under threat from Charles Leclerc in P7. What had happened? What just happened there? I don't even understand. Looking at tyres, Russell's ahead of us as well. Now Charles Leclerc is going past us. And now he's under threat from his own teammate on the same compound. A lot has just happened in the most recent laps here, which is ridiculous. I'm still from leading the race to, and we're down to P7 now. What the hell? Zhou doesn't have DRS on Leclerc. So I think we're getting to that point where the mediums are starting to get past the soft runners here. As I say that, Carlos Sainz goes faster with a 21.4. As Yuki Tsunoda is trying to get past his teammate Zhou Guanyu here. We're just looking, George Russell and Piastri as well are having a very good race here. We've absolutely been stiffed. I'm surprised nobody got a penalty there, which is, oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. What has just happened? Oh my lord. Zhou, what are you doing? What just happened there? Oh, I can't. What? Oh my. How has this happened? He just lost it, didn't he? He's just lost it. We were in P1. We were leading the race. How did it turn to this? We absolutely got stiffed. The FIA did nothing. We lost 3 positions in 1 corner by getting pushed off track. And this, oh my gosh. The first DNF of the season is not looking good. It started off so well as well. It started off so well. Zhou Guanyu is out of the... Oh my gosh. I'm not even paying attention. And I've just missed. Everybody's going in here for hard tyres. Yuki Tsunoda is staying now on the soft compound. And we've met the safety car. Interesting. And I think we've just ruined Yuki's race here. Or maybe not. Maybe we could still do something here. But the hard runners are going to be quicker than us. So what do we do? Now that we've missed a pit stop on the safety, we are 3 pit stops under the safety car here. We're now out of sync from everybody else. Now the question is, I think the rest of the pack are behind us. Yep. All of them are on hard tires here. So I need to see something. So if we had stopped on hard tires here, could they have made it to the end? No chance. So they definitely have to go. They would definitely have to go on mediums again or softs. They could do softs to the end. For those that were on mediums, they could go softs to the end. I think our strategy is still solid. I think we just stick with our strategy. There's no point in changing it. I think we stick with it. We might be absolutely lucky here. And also they're on hard tires. Getting those hard tires warmed up is going to be a challenge for them. We're definitely going to have a better restart than them. What? Safety car's in. So let's see how Yuki deals with the restart. Let's go on the helicam. When does he go? The safety car's not in yet. So closing up the pack. He should be able to start going. And he's pulled away quickly there. Yuki has. But Carlos Sainz is literally on his tail here. We might have the grip early on, but we might struggle later. But we are going to box soon anyway. I think we've been... Yep, we've lost. Oh, no, Yuki's still pushing there. If we do box, Yuki is definitely coming back last. We probably should have put him under the safety car. So then even if he is last, he is behind the rest of them. But he has got fresher tires, so compared to the hards, he's got more grip than them. So if he can just pull at least a 15-second gap to last place, then that should be fine, which he is doing at the moment. And he is pushing on those soft compounds. Carlos Sainz has gotten past us there, and he's pulled away massively there. He's almost a second ahead of him going into the back straight here. But Yuki's got DRS. Ignore this. Luckily Yuki's in DRS range, which is keeping him with those front runners at the moment. He should be boxing any lap from now. What a launch from Yuki there. He's doing all right so far. And he's going to struggle here because he's not going to have DRS. And he's got no battery as well. Couldn't defend from Leclerc. Piastri has gotten past Lewis as well. They're all on the same compound. So this is interesting from us here. We're still sticking with them on worn softs, which have done 20 laps at this point. Oh, we've lost 2 positions there. Yep, but definitely needing to box. Confirm. Definitely needing to box. So now we can just tell him go full out attack. See if he can get past any of them before he pits. Might as well tell him to top up as well. And he has got in that 15-second gap I was talking about. If he had a little bit more tire where he probably could have got a 20-second gap. You've got Norris behind him here. The race started off so well and we just fumbled it. PD now is just a very good pit stop. 2.2, beautiful. So where is Zuki now? He is about 4 seconds behind. That's all right. We are definitely going to have faster tires than all these lot. They're all on 70s. Now Yuki just sends it until he catches the back of the pack. So we've offset the tire delta. So we have faster tires and we can easily get through the pack. As he is gaining through, catching up to MSC. I don't know what that guy's name is again. But Ricardo and all these lot. The Saubers, we've gotten past Danny Rick already. Now the Saubers, their fastest lap goes to Lewis Hamilton, who's in P1 at the moment. We're up to 18th, and now we need to catch about 10 seconds up the road to the RBs and the rest of the packs that are there. Put him on neutral at this point, and he's broken away from the back of the grid, the backpack there, and he is gaining almost like a second a lap on the cars literally ahead of him there. So he is making a beautiful recovery as Magnussen pits, the first of the hard runners to go in. And we are just making our way beautifully around. We're up to P14th as another hard runner pits, but he is behind us. Teo Porcher's in. We're up to P3 at the moment. As more cars are pitting. So we are in the points at the moment. So we are keeping Yuki out for as long as possible. Ignore him. Give him at least 2 more laps. Have all of them pit? Not all of them have pit. I think they're going long actually. Have we left it too late? No, we haven't. Deploy, and we're up to we're in P13, so we're definitely going to score points there. Hamilton goes in. He's on softs. We didn't have any fresh softs. I was looking at going on softs, but we didn't have any. We're in P11 at the moment. Yuki does have the fastest lap at the moment, so we will get 2 points as it stands. Yuki is catching Sergio Perez to make for a great recovery here. And he's in P9 at the moment. Bottas has got a puncture here. As we go back on board with Yuki Tsunoda, who is chasing down Sergio Perez, as we said not that long ago. He is having issues with his ERS, which is fine. That's why I was like, we lost battery so quickly there. He is within DRS range going into turn 1 now, which is going to be good. We've got faster tire wears than him. Tire wear than him. What am I saying? And he should get it done before the braking zone, and he does. Up to P8. A great recovery drive from Yuki Tsunoda. Lewis Hamilton's in P7 at the moment because he did pit for softs. So he's probably going to be sending it up the field as well to try and get ahead of them. Yuki started in P9 if I'm not mistaken. So just gone up 1 place. So well, he's doing all right. Considering we did stiff him on the strategy, if we had stopped when everybody else went in under the safety car, probably could have gone a bit more position, but we went long to offset that tire delta, and it is working in our favor. We've gone away from Perez here. I don't see us catching Lewis to the end of this race because the Ferraris are quick here. And as it stands, it looks like Charles Leclerc would win the first race of the season here at Albert Park. And I think after Albert Park, we're off to Suzuka, if I'm not mistaken, or China. Not sure. We can probably... Nah, there's no point. We might as well just tell him to... We're not going to tell him to overdo it. Maybe just put this on balanced. So as it stands, we'll take 3 points at the moment, which is better than I thought, considering what we had. Fastest pit stop does go to Yuki, so that's good. Where is it? Yep. Oh, 5 points actually, as it stands. That's the fastest lap. 9 seconds behind Lewis. With a little, if we had a couple more laps left, we probably could have got him. So Leclerc wins. Alonso has a recovery drive to come into P2 for Mercedes, who were stinky in the first half of the race. The 2 McLarens P3, P4, the 2 Red Bulls 5th and 6th, Hamilton P7, P8 for Yuki's debut for us. Not a bad race considering all that happened. Zhou Guanyu crashed out. Probably could have a way better result than that if he didn't crash out. So with all that, a good recovery drive at the end of the day. Good first race of the season. Not too bad. we've got stuff to improve on. Fastest lap, so we get 5 points here. And the constructors, as it stands, Ferrari 31 points, McLaren 27, Mercedes 18th, Red Bull 18th as well, Austin 5, Aston Martin 2, Haas 1, RB 0, Williams 0, Kick 0, and Alpine 0 as well. Oh, a very, very good race for us. None of our drivers met their race targets. We said Yuki 4th and Zhou 9th, which they probably could have done if everything went according to plan, but as it tends not to happen in this series. But a good race all nevertheless. And next one, we're out to Zhou's home race in China, which I do believe is a sprint weekend. I might be wrong there, but anyway, thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you lot later. Peace.